Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You can see by the title below, this is on episode 8 of Shokugeki no Soma season 2. And I gotta say, this episode, while it may only just be a build-up episode, once again, it was perfectly adapted. Every piece of it was awesome, from the manga was awesomely put, and it was a good pacing for the whole thing. This is what I love. From what we saw at the beginning of the season, everyone was scared. It seemed like it was just gonna be rushed, like we're just gonna get, the showdowns, the battles, the Shokugeki kind of style kind of thing, just straight up at the beginning over and over again without any build up of like these kind of the process, the kind of them trying to figure out what are they going to do for the next thing. This is the kind of stuff that one of the stuff that I actually enjoy when I'm watching this, like seeing them try and figure out what am I going to do, how am I going to make this, that kind of stuff that just builds up to that point. And this is a good one because it shows Soma at a disadvantage. Throughout the whole episode, it looks like pretty much he does not know what he's going to do. He has to figure out, obviously we see, the type of fish that they have to do, and his competitors have an edge up on him. Kurokiba pretty much being the fact that he has been going to that fish market for like the last 10 years, so he knows just by touch and feel that what kind of fish that he needs, perfect kind of fish for him. And they did a test. It was pretty cool to see them chopping up the fish and everything too, so we got a little bit of action in there as well, kind of like a pre-battle for them to show, to which of course ends up being with Kurokiba end up winning. So that shows that he has the spirit edge on him. And then we think, what about Hayama, right? What about Hayama? Well, guess what? The Prince of Aroma, as they call him later on at the end of the episode. Once again, he just goes, give me that one and that one. Yeah, I want those. And the lady was like, dang, he took the best one. He's good looking too. It must be the good looking one or something. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, his sense of smell, once again, he could just smell and know instantly which one is good and which one is perfect for the dish he wants to make. So it looks like throughout the whole thing, you even see the look on Soma's face. He doesn't, when he was looking into his cooler, he had no idea what he was gonna do. For once, you actually see Soma at having a different expression than normal. Normally, he's so confident. Even when it looks like he might need to do a twist or something, he always seems to be optimistic. But this one, it actually showed before he got the hint off what to do and everything. He pretty much was honestly kind of scared on what he should be doing. But of course, later on, he figures out. We get a whole bunch of things with him going to see Iwasaki. We get to see some nice ass fan service of Sakaki. I gotta admit, I don't even remember if that was in the manga or anything, but thank you for putting that in, because man, I swear, when it comes to the girls of this, the fan service, it's always on point. It's always awesome to see. All the girls are pretty damn hot, I gotta say. One of the main, the main characters are usually the, ones we see, and Sakaki she's kind of a main, one of the, best friend, friends at the Polar Star dorm and everything, but she's not really the main character, but she's one of those background main characters. And I swear, I always gotta say, she's one of the most, the best looking girls in the show. That's just my opinion, but I was like, man, if I was there, I mean, Edina is out of my league, honestly. Megumi is super cute and super nice, but obviously not gonna happen as well. Probably more, you could see that there's probably something going on. If I had to put a romance thing at the end of this whole entire thing, it'd either be Soma with Edina. That's what I want, my OTP. But it's also possibly with Megumi as well. And then, of course, for me, out of all the girls, I'd pick Sakaki. I mean, for what I think, is a possibility of happening kind of thing. But, of course, yeah, you get to see that nice fan service. And then you get to see, of course, oh my gosh, Ikumi never fails to, think that Soma is saying one thing, and she completely thinks, oh my gosh, he's confessing to me or something, like the last time when he asked her to come to his place in the last season. And then once again this time he's like, I need you, and she's like, you need me? And of course she figures out what the reasoning is, and she gets all mad like normal. Come on, Ikumi, you gotta know Soma is one of the most dense idiots. He has no idea that you have feelings for him. And obviously, have you seen a single thing where he has shown a brief blush towards a girl where it's because he has feelings for them? No. So Sorry, but that's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, of course, he's pretty much trying to figure out, what other ways there are besides trying to find the best fish, and he figures it out. He tries 3 different methods, being, Ibusaki's smoke kind of cooking, Ikumi's, like, I forget what that thing was that she brought, and then Sakaki's idea as well, to which they both did. All 3 of them did a really good job when he ended up trying it, but it was nowhere near the level of Kurokiba and Hayama still yet. So, like, what he's gonna do? What is he gonna do? And it comes to the point that he ends up figuring out what to do. You see, the whole time, it was pretty funny to see all the interviews and stuff that goes on in this episode with Hayama, acting all cool, like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I could smell it. My nose, my nose is awesome. And then you got Kurokiba with, he's just like, I don't see them as rivals, blah, blah, blah. Puts on his bandana, get the fucker out of here. And it's like, oh, shoot, he's mad, run. And then, of course, the whole time when they're going to the market, they're like, where's Soma? What is he planning? They're really confused on what he's doing because they have not seen him the whole time, and they know he's better than, him just giving up. They know he's better than that. So they're obviously, out of everyone, the most unpredictable. You never can count him out. You never know what he's going to do. Soma, that's why it's always awesome to see. And at the ending, when they're all showing their fishes, which all look good, and then you just see him take out his, and it's like, what? And then, of course, that was the end of the episode. We also got to see Alice's mom, which is pretty funny, I gotta admit. She looks beautiful and everything, and all of a sudden you hear her bad Japanese, and everyone's just like, huh? She can't speak Japanese good. And it was pretty fun. It's pretty funny to hear her talk, I gotta admit. But yeah, and it was also pretty funny to see both her and Alice teasing Edina. That's another thing that's pretty funny. I think there's more of that later on in the future as well. It's not spoiler, obviously. It's just something that you can be excited to see some teasing, if anything, because the mother and daughter, relationship of them they're pretty much alike, I gotta admit. But yeah, I can't wait to see the next episode. The next one, now that this build-up episode has gone down, the next one is going to be, of course, the showdown, the 3-way battle. Who's going to win? Kurokiba with his, obviously he is pretty much the fish master. This is his speciality. Or is the Prince of Aroma going to win, Hayama? Or will Soma win with his, weird, gross-looking fish? I don't no idea what method he did, or I don't remember, actually. Not gonna lie. I didn't look up in the manga again. I was gonna refresh my mind, but I was like, you know what? I don't remember it. That's a good thing. I kind of want to see what's gonna change. Not change, but how it is again, straight up not remembering in anime form. So we get to watch it together and get to say, oh, I did not expect that, whatever he ends up doing. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. There's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. It really does help the channel. And yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. So until next time, see ya.